Oh my gosh. Okay, can you hear me? I can barely hear myself now. Like, I can't hear my monitoring. I had to, like, turn down so much stuff. I can't hear myself. Well, I can, but, like, not, honestly, no. Actually, if I do it all the way, can I hear myself? Oh, I can hear myself there. Yeah, I had to yank down the mic sounds. I don't like this because it won't work for singing, so I have to figure this out later. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't understand. I can't hear myself. Are we back on YouTube? Probably not, right? Fuck. I forgot how did we used to get back onto YouTube? Shit. Hi, Aria. Hi, pretty girl. You're a good girl. Look at you. YouTube is back? Oh, duplicate stream. Okay. I don't know if the multi-chat's gonna show up then. Guys, what the hell? Why is my capture, like, trying to play video games always just wants to murder me? Like, I know, she's really cute. Her name is Aria. She's the best. Hi, baby. Hi, pretty lady girl. Yeah, you want some Cheerios? You want Cheerio? You want Cheerio? Yes, you want a Cheerio. Ready? Oh. One more? She's like, hell yeah. Hi, Blue. You're so nice to do that long of a drive. Oh my gosh. We back, Jose, but unhappily because I still don't know what's going on. We got the camera back, so that's great. I'm happy about that. Woo! Blue, please get some rest. Thanks for being a great friend. I mean, not to me, but like not about me. It's not about, you know. We love you. We love you. Please get some rest. You deserve it. Hola, Emmanuel. Argentina. Very cool. I love Argentina. Buenos Aires, I loved. I got the best leather bomber jacket there. I loved it. I love it. As far as I can tell, the mic sounds like it should normally now. Well, no, the thing is, it doesn't work for me. I had to yank down from 100% on my Rodecaster down to like 40%, and then I had to turn down on OBS it down, and then I can't hear myself. So when I'm doing music next, I need to figure it out because I can't. Monitoring is not happening. I can't hear myself, and I need that, or I very much want that. So something needs to be done. Like I'm so confused. Party on, cool people! Party on, Blue! Aria looks adorable. Yeah, she does. Go get it, baby. Go get it. Go get the sock. Get the sock. Get the sock right there. Go get the sock. I think she's nervous. Hold on. Is that not what she wanted? Oh, did you want it? Okay, go. You're safe. Go on. You're safe, baby. I think she's nervous to get down. Buenas noches. Lo siento, no habla español. Emmanuel. She's just staring at me. Girl, I'm not gonna give you any more Cheerios. She's gonna be 6 October 30th. So the problem with the listen button is the listen button only like exclusively cuts out other audio, and so it doesn't make my audio like louder. But anyway, irrelevant, like that specific audio. It needs to be fixed. Like I can't do music streams with this. Like I will be fucking pissed. Hi, Guerrilla Warrior. What does ni hao mean? What is that? Oh, did you think I was a different ethnicity and that I would understand that? That's wrong, Gorilla. Hi, Hi, Too Good. How are you? Aria one. Okay. All right. I'll give you one more, ma'am. I'll give you one more. Sayonara. Wow. Wow. You're really good at spelling. Maybe try the listen. Yeah, I don't know. Luckily, we fixed the camera, and at least you guys aren't having your eardrums blown out of your head right now. But man, what the heck is going on? All I wanted to do was play some Mario Odyssey, but apparently that's too much to ask. You know what I mean? It's too much to ask. No, I'm not even gonna try, Dragon. I'm not gonna try. For now? I'm not gonna try. No, thank you. Ugh. What a disaster. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa, Gorilla. Genki desu ka? Ima, nani shiteru? Jivy Karen was so nice to resub, and I missed it. Well, kind of. I really appreciate Jivy Karen. Shout out him again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you earlier. 25 minutes ago. We dealt with this for 20-something minutes. I love that. I love that for us. It's 1:30. Well, it's already 1:30. What I will say is that my watch did charge. I wonder if I just didn't like actually. I pressed all the buttons. I want to set it up. It's 100%. Like it literally charged it and it said 100% when I went over to, on my BRB to talk with Aria. You know. Hajime mashite, mother fluffer. Ah, there it is. There's that pretty girl. Or guy, I don't know. It's white. I don't know what color it means, girl or guy, because it's not pink or blue. But you know what? I like purple and green and magenta and aqua and the rainbow. I like that too. Wouldn't hurt as long as you don't do what we did last time. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bitch has got it. What is Jan? Who's Jan? That's not me. Check for a pairing pop-up on your Galaxy. Excuse me. Nothing? Also, it's a... Oh, there it is. Connect. What does that mean? Gorilla. You gotta look it up. Yep. Confirm. Numbers. We know your real name? It's not Jan. It's not Jan, Tonyverse. We should also take this time to celebrate the Samsung CEO's acquittal by the Supreme Court of South Korea. Wait, what happened, crew? I don't know. Set up for myself, not my child. Who the heck is Jan? With two N's. I don't even know. Agree. This might take a few minutes. It's at 5% already. Jan Nagashima. 8%. 9%. They might it's going. Oh, 30, 40, 50, 50, 60. Oh my goodness. So I don't want to do optional stuff. I just want to do what needs to be done, you know, for your review. Yeah. We should, I want to hear about what you're just talking about. I'm curious. Setting up my new watch. Let's go. Something to do with suspicion of stock manipulation or something from their merger 10 years ago? Merger with whom? Whoa. Oh. I feel like I just agreed to something. I unclicked something and then at the bottom, you know, I unclicked all the things. And then at the bottom, it said decline or agree. But I pressed agree to my declination, right? Or how does that work? Did I just confuse myself? If I unchecked it, then I'm agreeing to nothing, correct? Right? You think? Oh, crew. Interesting. Never heard that word before. Declination? I assume it's a word. It makes sense. Declination, right? Right? That's gotta be a word, right? Hold on. Declination. Formal refusal. Yes, formal refusal is the second. But there's also one for astronomy. The angular distance of a point north or south of the celestial equator. But yes, number 2 is formal refusal. In the face of this declination of the proposition. Example. Okay, perfect. Yes. The ones I already have. Yes. Language arts with Jan Nakashima. Damn, okay. All right, all right. Why is it not going? Your watch data and files will be backed up. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. It's so funny because I have a backup from the first watch I ever got from them, but then I had to send that in because it was too big one. And then yeah, so this one, my last one. As a staunch supporter of imperial rule, I am proud signer of the Declaration of Independence. It's dumb. Jonah Photo, it did not fix my audio. I had to yank all of my microphone audio down. I don't understand why. And it's really annoying because now everything else is really loud in my headphones, but my voice is quiet. And I loved it when I'm doing music, monitoring myself in my headphones. So now I can't hear myself. So I don't know how to fix it. I mean, there's probably workarounds I can figure out, but like, I don't understand what the heck happened. Junkie. Who's a junkie? Josephine. Oh, are you trying to just kind of come out for yourself? If you're junkie, you know, there are places for help. We can direct you to places for help if you're a junkie. I got you. We got you. We can figure it out. This is a safe space. What recording / mic settings are there in the crew? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand where it could possibly have affected anything. Like, it shouldn't affect this. Literally at all. The thing is, I feel like every time I update OBS, my sound settings mess up. And I just don't understand why any of this affects anything else, right? It's every time. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. And I have no idea how to fix it. Every time. Like, every time I update, again, like I said, we were just manipulating my Stream Deck buttons because they were too quiet. Again, out of nowhere, for no reason whatsoever. No, Jonah, I don't, for the mic, I don't think so. I don't think so. Music is great, and I hope this technical issue doesn't happen again. Thank you, Mohammed. I hope so too. Ed Rice. Why? What do you do, Ed Rice? Are you someone that I would like to follow? Tell me more about how awesome your content is. I would love to hear. Be a legend. Hola. I'm Poppy? I'll be Poppy. I'll be Poppy. Or Mommy. Whatever. Okay, Ed Rice. Okay. What do you play? You're a musician and a producer? Okay. 2 things. Trying to figure out how to raise up my... Echelon. So the thing is... Okay. Ultimately, what happened was... We were struggling. We were trying to play a game on my Switch through my 4K capture device, capture software from Elgato, because I have an Elgato capture card. So for some reason it wasn't coming through, and we're having problems. I was like, what the heck's going on? And somehow out of nowhere, well, I probably did one thing, but it shouldn't have anything to do with what I was doing. I don't know. My camera just stopped working. And I was like, well, that's rude. And so my camera stopped working, and then I decided in the 4K capture settings to reset settings or reset default or something. And all of a sudden, my mic was so loud. Sorry, that was actually really loud. My bad. Hi, Jifficarian. Hello. That it hurt everyone's ears, just like probably what just happened. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was going to be so loud. Because settings are all over the place. So I had to yank down in my audio interface. I had to yank down my microphone to like 40%. I was like at 100%. I yanked it down also in my audio interface, or OBS audio mixer. And now like the music's really loud from Spotify, but my monitoring of my voice is so quiet. It's just like it's the same as, actually it's louder out here. So that's not great. And so it's not working. And so when I do music, I want to hear my ukulele. I want to hear everything in my mix right here, but it's not good because I can't hear myself. I'm not using Goxlar now. I'm using the Rodecaster Duo. Mommy? I don't want that. Can I say no to that? On your Galaxy Watch, get AI-powered suggested replies to messages you receive, available when your watch is connected to your phone. Can I say no? I don't want that. I would like emergency help. That emergency help is important. Never use Rodecaster, but if I'm guessing in that app, I don't use an app for Rodecaster though, so that's the thing. And everything happened in 4K capture, so that's so weird. Do you even need to go through the 4K utility, or so when it comes to my camera, I don't need to open the 4K utility. But to my knowledge, the only way to be able to see the game that I'm playing, which again hasn't worked recently, like today, is to open the 4K. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I think that's the only way. Because what program would I open? It's got to be that, right? Hi, Gemini. Hi. How are you doing, love? Yeah, so that's what started this. We were trying to play my Switch, and meh. Okay, take a tour of your watch. Okay, maybe start. I kind of already have, but yeah. So I got, thanks to Jason again. Thanks, Jason. I got the Elgato 4 input capture. Okay, so that was something that was really difficult the last time I had my last Elgato capture card. It was only like one input. So I had, so I had a capture card for my camera exclusively. And then I had one specifically for games. And then for PlayStation. And I had like a switcher back there because it was like, okay, well, I want to play Switch or PlayStation, right? So I had to like kind of switch. which is really annoying. But now it's got, you know, the camera is 1, and then 2, 3, 4. There's 4 inputs, so that's incredible. Very exciting. But it's still clearly not working. So I don't know what to do. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what to do. I feel like it's something that's my fault, even though I feel like there's got to be other people having these issues. And why is it so difficult? It really shouldn't be so difficult. Like, I have a little bit of more convoluted setup because, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, what do you guys think? Because of, you know, my music specifically with my pedal and like my audio interface. It's not just straight XYZ, but that shouldn't make a big difference. I really don't think it should. The audio specifically shouldn't make that much of a difference. It should just run, what's the desktop audio? I'm just lost. I don't know what's going on and why I can't do this. All I want to do is play games sometimes, and then like you know, we talk so much. We talk too much, and then finally we get into games, or finally get into whatever, and then here we are. I dig. When you look to add a video source in OBS, it doesn't have say cam. So it doesn't matter. I do I've been doing the desktop declination. So it doesn't really matter exactly. I open up the 4K. I could add, well, it's not open right now though, so. I could probably add like, not display. What would I add? No. Video capture? Well, that's weird because I said, okay, let's see. What? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. 1, okay, great. Yay. But 2, why is my audio fucked up? But also, okay, what the fuck? But okay. Wait. Mind. How do I see the game? The 4K capture. How do I see the game? I need to see it through the 4K capture. How else do people see the game? So I can play it, because otherwise it's like I'm just looking through OBS and I don't want to do that. Obviously, that's dumb. That's dumb. What do I do? How do I see it? I've always gone through the 4K capture for these games. So how do I see the game so I can actually play it? Because otherwise, you know, how would I play it? I don't know. Aw, man. McVillan, I think you came in separately. No. I don't know. The thing is, I couldn't get to the 4K capture when I opened it up. It was not showing me the Switch or XYZ or whatever. We're having all these issues. So it wasn't working. Maybe it's working now, who's to say, but we had, the whole point of this issue was that it wasn't showing up. Switch was not showing up in the 4K capture. That's the issue. So I guess I'll open 4K capture. The Switch screen, Kappa, you hold. Shush. that's loud. Okay, that had audio in it. That had audio in it when I opened this. When I opened this up, oh, sorry, not this. When I opened the 4K up, it had audio in it. I had to mute it. That's interesting. Maybe that was, I don't know. Anyway. Why is the 4K capture not working when this is literally meant? How am I supposed to play this game? What do people do? Do I have to just stare at my OBS the whole time that's gonna have my face on top of it? Like, I want to be able to, sorry, that was, I want to be able to full screen it. It doesn't make sense. Like, right? Oh, okay. What am I supposed to do? No, it's set to the Switch right now, the 4K. The 4K is. It's literally set to... Oh, wait. Sorry, 3. Is it 3? I switched it, so I'm not actually entirely sure which one it is now. 2 or 3. It's not 4. It's not 4. It's one of the two, and neither of them are working, so... What's one do? Mic tab? What's the mic tab? Oh, do you think it just went really high? Hello? No, that's... Oh! Hello? Oh, no. Oh, wait, what? Hello? Bitch. Wow. What the? Why do they even have control of my audio? This is bullshit, 4K. Nah, not cool. Is this better? Test, 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 test. Is that too low? I can actually hear myself now, so I'm happy. Too low, too low. Better? Test, 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 test. Hello, 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 hello. Test 1, 2. Hi, Mucha Lucha. Hi, Typical Pylon. Okay, still too low? Test, 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 test. 1, 2. Test, test. Woo! Hello. Was the event worth it? I see you're switching and chilling. Please play Donkey Kong on stream. Donkey Kong. Oh, if you want to buy me a Switch. I don't know what event you're talking about. The charity event was amazing, yes. I sound far away? What does that mean? Far away? Is it not? Oh, my, okay, sorry. This should be 50 or 55. Hold on. Is that better? Is that better? I turned down the gain a little bit. I think it was 55. It's not 50. What do you guys think? Should I turn it up more or? I don't know. Better? Okay. I didn't even know there was a mic part. I didn't even think about it, honestly. Gilio, hello. Thank you. Please, thank you for the lurk. Get some good rest. Lots of love. Oh my gosh, how annoying. Meh. I still don't understand what's going on with this, but at least we figured that out because that was actually infuriating. I don't really like that one program can affect my audio like that aggressively when it has... I don't like that. I really don't like that. I wish Elgato could... No, I don't like that. Fuck off on that. I didn't buy a new phone. I haven't bought a new phone in years. Mucha, I'm very lucky that I am a Samsung partner. So they have sent me phones and items, new releases. Very lucky. But I would love a Switch 2. So anyone who wants to send it, please do. The resolution on the Switch and in the 4K capture might not be the same. But I think I've played since I got this new capture card though. So Dragon, that shouldn't really make a difference. I don't even want to press Jonah. I don't want to press it. I don't want to press it. No, I don't want to press it. Thrown the switch. Yo, I don't even have. I have a throne, but I've never used it. Throne? I don't know much about it. I have it. Might have to have been an update. They screwed me over. I'm not gonna... Nintendo never, like, rarely sponsors anyone in any capacity, but oh my god, please. I love Nintendo. It's just... Oh! I can wish for Aloe Yoga. Aloe Yoga, Amazon, Apple, Best Buy, eBay, Farfetch, Lululemon, Neiman. Oh my lord. How do you... I don't understand Throne. I don't get this. I have like one thing on my throne, by the way, because I have nothing. How do I get a... Oh, Best Buy. Yeah. Can I get Switch too? On the OBS window, check the Switch settings and see what res it's set to. But no, it's not through OBS though. It wouldn't be, so I don't understand. You can right-click your video source and open source. But it's through the 4K. You mean the specific second input or whatever? See, oh yeah, the Switch is actually still sold out. Do you think it's ever gonna come back in stock? Don't use the 4K if you can help it. But that's my capture card. Guys, I gotta go pee, but I'm glad we figured that out. I'm so relieved with the sound setting, like, goodness gracious. Game changer. Anyway, I gotta go pee. Hold on, BRB. All right, guys. I put my new phone watch onto my wrist. This is weird. Actually, let me put them back to back. Hold on. Okay. It does actually feel okay. So, wow. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, we're learning here. We're learning here. This is literally very interesting. So, I don't know about I don't know dusk falls. Okay, so wow. So the actual like, oh my gosh. The actual like profile of it, the new one is thinner when it's on your actual wrist. It is thinner. The white one is the newer one. You can see it's like a huge difference in the profile. That's actually significant. I think the bottom of the 7 is more rounded, so it's not as flush with your skin, which I think is better, right? Right? That's important to like, especially when there's like all these sensors on your skin. Yes, okay, this is higher up on my wrist, but I think it should be similar contact. So that's actually very interesting. It is thicker, significantly, which I think they did say that was the fact. I'm not the biggest fan of how the new one looks. It just makes it a little bit bigger with the bezel, but I feel like some people absolutely would like it. Like that's just, you know. I know my watch has a friend. I'm just trying to like back, you know, close together. But it's really hard to actually make them look right next to each other, you know. But anyway, yeah, come on, over there. Crew, no. Hi, Serum. But yeah, they're about the exact same. I think they are the exact same round part, the black part. But yeah, they added this edge, and I don't think it's my favorite, but I think it was to cover up the, you know, the way that they like bring these together. I'm curious to see, because this is a off-brand band that I got, because this not fabric, this whatever, I'll say fabric. This fabric gives me rashes, so I actually can't have normally the built-in ones, even though they're great. I like them. They're soft. They're material. Thank you. I really couldn't think of that word. That's sad. So I will be exchanging it because changing it, because I can't. You know, who can deal with rashes? Not fun. I think it might be partially because of trapping moisture and like sweat in there. Which, you know, especially when this is supposed to be a sports band, and this is no shade specifically to Samsung. It's for all these types of watches. They're supposed to be like sports-ish, right? No, if that's the issue, then absolutely not. But either way, I might be allergic, so not the best. Wait, I'm gonna keep this on. What am I doing? I want to keep it on. I will be looking into. The problem is, I feel like since they're not released yet, these watches and phones. The quality of the cases and the everything that's involved for the peripheral kind of stuff aren't great yet. I don't know. I could be wrong. I got my case for my Fold 7 and it's trash. It's trash. It was $22. Yes, I got a cheap one, but intentionally, because I keep having to buy new cases for every time. Oh no, poor me. But no, I have to keep paying for cases, and I can't. That's unlimited money. I don't have it. Anyway, I like it on its own, obviously. It looks like, what do you guys think? If you saw this on my wrist, like, just, it matches my shirt. Like, wow. Oh, the horror. So I think on its own, it looks okay. But when I compare it to my old watch, honestly, I think it's because I'm just used to it. I will say. I'm so used to this, and I really love the 7, the watch 7. I really love it. I've had such a great time with it. I think my qualm is that the 8 is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger. I think that would be no problem for a lot of men who don't care for that. And like, this is a 40 millimeter versus the 44, which bigger wristed people are going to want. But, and it still looks fine. It's not like, oh my God, this is humongous by any means, by the way, guys. I kind of like this one, but it's not the Ultra. This is the base. This is the base. This is the base. I am so excited about the battery life. Battery life, and I think there's a lot of other like quality of life things that are just better. I didn't do a full ton of research because I didn't expect to get this watch, by the way. I did not expect to get this watch, so I didn't even look into it. I knew it was happening. I was excited about it and considering it, you know, because who's to say, but I didn't like look too deeply into it. So yay. Thank you, Samsung. Samsung has just showered me with all the items this last, we're not even fully done with the year contract, but I'm so lucky to have gotten this partnership with Samsung Galaxy, and what the heck, like what the heck. So thank you to them, and thank you, and I'm excited to try this out. And like I said, I think I have had an Apple Watch in the past, and older than these, so you know, they were older versions, so take that with that grain of salt. But this watch compared to the Apple Watch right before it, I think was leaps and bounds better in a lot of ways. Not every single way, of course, but in so many ways. Specifically, like I said, like their BMI, or like checking your body fat percentage, XYZ. It was one thing that actually I don't think Apple even does that kind of information, but it was so accurate to what was like, because more accurate than my freaking scale, and my scale was not accurate. So, well, there's that, but it was very accurate to something that I had gotten a very, very serious assessment for. So I was very impressed. It's a bit loud. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're struggling with it's the mic. The mic seems low again. I didn't change anything. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up to 55 for the DBs and see if that makes any difference. Hi. We're just struggling, guys. You have a 24 Ultra. It's supposed to be so good. I never had it myself, but I am obsessed with my 25. I'm daily driving it, and it's fantastic. I will say though, I almost lost. My God, I don't use this too often. It's not, you know, I'm not a big drawer or anything. I almost lost this. Luckily, it was at my parents' house, and I was like, oh my God, thank God. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I lost it. And it's like really expensive to replace. I was like so upset. I was like, how did I lose it? What the heck? Then I realized I was freaking out for like half a day. And then I was sitting on the couch with my mom, and I looked over underneath the chair that her desk chair, and where I stream when I'm there. And I saw it. It's this very small little gray little guy, you know? And I was like, oh, found it. They should be able to ship you a Switch. It literally said unavailable, I think. Target? Oh, I only looked at Best Buy, I'm sorry. Target? I don't. Do they have? Oh, they do have Target. Okay, let's see. I've had a 22 and 24 Ultra and have used the stylus exactly 0 to. I've used it more than that. That's crazy, but yeah, I don't use it too often. By the way, Erica, did you see the kick point setup tutorial? Wait, Mucha, I don't think I did. I'm so sorry. What did you send it? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. You're so sweet to actually send me that information. I appreciate that. I apologize. Okay, so it wants me to send the link. I'm gonna do the one that doesn't have the game in it, although I do need a game, so. Did that work? I couldn't sleep because jet lag, so when I love man, do I love hard. SpongeBob, I get that. I don't think I'm quite like that. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't love hard, but like I know people that love hard that don't care about absolute anything almost that someone could do wrong. They're already so deeply in it, you know? Yeah. Shouldn't have married them. Yeah. 19 of them. Yeah, 19. Yeah, 19, yeah. Can't imagine what's waiting for me because they say one day you'll find out why life didn't work out the way you thought it would. I hope so, SpongeBob. And I think that's very true. I do think it's true, SpongeBob. I'm so sorry about that, though. Like, that's not fun. I don't think there's any colors for the Switch, right? NA? I don't know, NA. Switch for games. Ooh. Shipping says 6? Oh, 6? What the hell? I really need to learn Throne. I'm confused as all hell. Then I put default shipping and didn't have default shipping should be hidden, I assume. Hi, Philip. Hello. How you doing? So my wish list currently has 2 things. It's got a Nintendo Switch and a heart-shaped touch control moon glow LED lamp. So if anyone wants, throne.com/my name. Buy me a Switch. I like that too, Serum. Rave Revival, that's what it's called by Harris Heller. Don't threaten me with a good time. I know, it's a good song. Oh my god, they got everything on here. AirPods? Ah! Guys, I'm gonna add... I gotta add a Instajax. I need one. I can't find it. I think it's actually legitimately lost. And I'm pretty bummed about it. But I need to do it. Because I still have the film. I have the film. I know where it is. But I need my... There's a lot of reasons. Oh, pink would be cute. Pink's cute. Pink's cute. Oh my goodness. That's adorable. Yeah. That's cute. It came up green. I want pink. By the way, I don't actually expect anyone to buy anything from this. Also, I don't think I'm gonna sit here like I want pink or white because it's cute. Lamau. Yeah, I don't think anyone is going to actually buy these things. If you do, that's incredible. But hey, it's better to have it up there if you guys want to do it versus not. So, you know. Dang, the problem is when you click on it, add a cart, I don't think it's pink. It's the green one. Ew. That's rude. That's so rude. I literally chose the pink one. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you gotta put into your own hands. There we go. Well, changing the pink in the URL still brought me to the green one, which doesn't make sense. We're learning. We're learning, you know. There was something I saw the other day I was gonna say you should add to your Amazon list. What was it? What was it? You tell me. I want pink. Why is it saying green? I want pink. Aww. It's so rude. Pink. Pink, pink. Pink is so cute. Switch to inbound. I wish, Serum. Oh my goodness. Maybe. You never know. You never know. Why can't I get the pink one? Pink, like code. Okay, I'm gonna do pink in stacks. Pink in stacks. And then I could just take it from there, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. My goodness gracious. Why is that so difficult? I don't know. Life. Pink is cute. I don't know what default shipping is. I keep saying that, and it says shipping is 7. Is that true? I guess depending on the item, could be really good shipping, could be really bad shipping. I totally throw in on it. Well, that's nice of you, Serum, if you want to. I mean, I think that's the point of... Is that the point of Throne, that you can actually, like, get multiple people to donate towards it? Now it's just pink. I did it. I did it. That was confusing me. You're shipping later and later each time. I remember you wrapping up when it was 10 at my place. Now it's 11 and you're just beginning. MLPC, I actually started streaming at 9 p.m. On Thursday, and I think I started earlier the day before, or not Thursday, I'm sorry, Tuesday, and I might have started around 9 as well the night before. MLPC, I think you're just missing some of my earlier streams. Don't get me wrong, I stream very late as well, sometimes, occasionally, yes. I got on really late today, I agree. Hey, any dollars. Actually, I don't know how it works. If you can add $3, I'm down. That's nice. That's very nice. So I've been on here a lot, but not going to work due to mental, physical health stuff. And I swear I only sleep a few hours a day. Why? You should sleep more. Add them big out plushies from that one side. I know, Demonio. I love them, but I actually have no space for them. I can't. If I lived in an actual house and had a place for my plushies, no question. It's fine. But no. Just throw out the bed? No, that's my safe space. Okay. That's my home. No. I mean, not that this is my home, but like, that's... I'm just sleeping when your early streamers happen, I guess. See? MLPC, you can't get mad then. If you're gonna sleep earlier, you can't get mad at me. You get mad at me. Oh, you're not mad, you're just stating a fact. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. The plushies would be the bed. Oh my god, I'd just like jump on them. No, I can't do that to Arya. Arya deserves luxury, okay? My dog deserves the best princess, you know? Bum, 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 bum. By the way, Erica, did you see the kick point setup tutorial? Oh, I didn't see that earlier. I saw that. A Ben 10 watch for the win. Does this look like a Ben 10 watch? I'm definitely not mad. I am happy because normally I cannot watch your streams. Oh, yay! Okay, good, MOPC. Do you have weird sleeping hours too? Oh my gosh. I wake up at 2 and nap around 7 and in bed. Oh my god, kites, kind of. Like, not quite the same, but like a little bit. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. I feel like, the thing is, just so you know, we talked about this earlier. You know, I worked my ass off to pay off my student loans right after college. You know, XYZ, like I worked a lot. I was constantly just go. I don't even know how I did that. And I continued to do that for like 8 years. Or more, maybe 10. But my body doesn't want me to do anything anymore. But all that to say is that, I'm sorry. I've never had like a legitimate, like, real job, like 9 to 5. I have worked at restaurants and stuff like that as a hostess or XYZ or like staff or something like that, but I've never had like a job other than like self-employed, which unfortunately results in a lot of taxation as a self-employed 1099 individual. But I've been doing that for a very, very, very long time, and it's always difficult because obviously for most of my life I was not paying. I wasn't paying into any retirement funds, IRAs or anything, until maybe like last year or the year before. A lot of people that have a normal job, they are paying into it. Us as contractors aren't not getting paid into anything. We have no benefits. We have to pay for our own healthcare, everything else. We have no benefits, no matching in retirement funds, nothing. So you have to just do it yourself. So I just recently started paying into an IRA. But anyway, all that to say is that it's been tough because, you know, you hustle really hard sometimes. Not recently, but hustle really hard, and you still get half of your income, or almost half. Maybe it's like 30. I'm not sure. So it's maybe 40. So a lot of your income gets taxed, and then you're not actually getting any benefits here and there. Yeah, so it's fine. Hi, Charlie. Nice to see you. And Ayush is here. Nice to see you, Ayush. How are you? What's new? Gemini's playing Claire. You liking it so far? How you? Okay. Yay. How far are you? I'm sorry. I'm behind on this. 9 to 5s are overrated. Ask me how I know. They're overrated in some ways, and they're great in other ways. I feel like I honestly, for myself, maybe I would have thrived on having that kind of structure continuing in my life, right? I don't know for sure, of course. Going from working nights to not going at all doesn't help either. Plus my friends wake up at around 10 to 11, and if she's able to call, that's actually kind of late for a lot of people nowadays. Oh, you're a little younger, right? I'll try to go to sleep after, but oh, you mean 10 p.m.? No, 10 a.m. Bro, my sleep schedule was really bad for a while. I would sleep 3 hours a day, but 3 hours a day is really bad for you, for your health. That's really, 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 really bad. Rod, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for the biddies. How are you doing? 3 p.m. You need to sleep more, SpongeBob. That's really bad for all of our mentals. Don't get me wrong. I have really bad sleep schedule as well, but I like to sleep as much as I can, when and if I can. Even though I know it's not like the most good sleep. At least it's sleep. Am I kites? I don't think that's true. Thank you though. Hi, Pink Taco. I just checked. I've been following you since November 2020. Damn. That's like a year, almost 2 years after I started, but like that's pretty early. Thank you, Ayush. How have you been? Keep hustling. I'm just messing. I love my 9 to 5, but I have an awesome job and work from home and get to live in Hawaii. That's actually fucking fire, Serum. Yes. That's kind of like the goal. Like, you live in Hawaii and work from home, and assumedly a good job. That's nice. Yeah. Working from home is nice. That's what I do, clearly. But in a different capacity, in a different way. The problem with my job is that, it's not consistent. And it could be gone any time. But also, I'm so lucky and blessed to have a job that is fun, and every day it's a little bit different, right? Like, it doesn't, you know, so for better or for worse sometimes, right? Like, but like oftentimes it's so great, and yeah, it's interesting. It's very different, but I mean, yes, every job is different every day to a certain extent, but. Just maybe about an hour in the island, I encountered the first enemy that I had to fight over and over again and rage quit. Oh no! Girl. Yeah, no, I get the rage quitting. I do. It's one of those. Maybe go to like lower level ones if you can and kind of just level up. The leveling up is one thing that was really gonna get you. But of course, so when I'm really bad at dodging and parrying, and it's been one of my banes, the banes of my existence in games in general, like my whole life. This game makes you dodge and parry. And if you don't, you probably won't make it through the game. So it really sucks because you have to like learn each different individual monster's like movements. So it lends to you having to like do a bunch of battles multiple times, unless you're so overpowered that you can just like one hit them, which can happen if you like really level yourself up like at some point in game. But you're eventually gonna like hit a level that you're like, oh no. It's a really great game though. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's awesome though, Erica. You're doing what you want and sponsored by Sin. I know that's, you know, I sometimes I think I will say, Ayush, thanks for the hydration. I think we gotta remember, and I gotta remember myself that like, oh, I don't feel like I'm maybe at the place I should be at my age of my life or XYZ. Oh my gosh, you know, I don't have a house. I don't have this, you know, I'm not like financially super stable or whatever you might think about. But then it's sometimes you got to think back and be like, oh wait, I've done some really cool things. And I think ultimately what we need to think about is like what we've done in our life, and things you can be proud of and excited about, and like bucket lists and things. And you know, if you haven't been able to knock any bucket list things off your list, maybe we should think of some things that are a little bit more feasible, but also really, really good things. Like maybe like take a ride in like a hot air balloon or something, which actually I've not been on and I want to. Like a little it's probably a little pricey, but not that you have to like go to Italy for, you know, things like that. Like we need to start doing things that like just give us joy and like bucket list things, or it's really fun and that makes you feel really like you've accomplished a lot. Because that's what you wanted to do in your life. You accomplished it. Sounds good, Ayush. Sounds good. She gets up around 11 because she's chronically... Oh. I mean, I get up really late too. So I was not judging anyone that gets up after 11 a.m. because I sometimes get up at like 2, which was today. So. Truth, but someone like you will make it and be famous. And no, I don't think it's going to happen. Not famous and awesome. Well, awesome, actually, yes. That's obvious. My mental health keeps me from sleeping from when I want. Yeah. I get insane amounts of insomnia, too. That's SpongeBob. It's rough. I was watching Peter fight the same monster in E33 earlier for like 2 hours. But Gemini, the thing is, like, I started incessantly dodging. Well, like, that was all I could do. But what you need to do is the parrying. It's what you need to do because the parrying gives damage to them. It's just so much harder to do. Parrying is so difficult. Comparison is a thief of joy. I think that's very, very true. That's very, very true. Yeah, I agree. I think I summed everything up in last week. You did, SpongeBob, yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe there was more to say, but I think there were still many things where you will exceed. I hope so. I'm not good in English because I'm from Poland, but I have a question. Where from the avocado? Oh, yes. Okay, this guy is from Smoko Now. Dragon message. SmokoNow.com. Here. Right. Sorry, wrong person. Smoko Midi Fruitato Plush. Super soft. And squishy. He's really squishy. So, potato inside. And avocado outside. He said he was bad at English. I'm trying my best. I don't know. That sounds stupid. I sound stupid. Ayush, I'm focusing. I missed the LA text. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, Ayush. Comparison is a source of understanding. Is it? Hi, Butter. Yeah, it's easy to forget our accomplishments sometimes, especially when life has kind of always been tough. Yeah, I think just in general. But yeah, life is tough. Life is tough in general. Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes I'm like, okay, well, Erica, you've been to what? How many countries? You been to travel for modeling, which is like kind of wild to think about. You sang the national anthem on national television. You've done X, Y, Z, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like some things you're just like, oh. But it was like so long ago, you know, like, oh, okay, well, I don't remember that. You know? But like, it is part of your being and something that you've done and it's really incredible and yada yada. I usually can sleep during the day when I'm working, but I hate missing out on life because now I gotta keep that schedule when I'm off. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Potato inside, avocado outside. Girl, yeah. So seen. What I ask is that if I come to LA, would you be down for a meetup? That is if you're still in LA. Ayush, I don't know you well enough to do like a one-on-one meetup. I'm sorry. That's just me. I got to protect myself as a human being, as a female. If we do a community meetup and it so happens that you're there when we're all doing it, absolutely. I do not do one-on-one meetups with my community members unless I know them very well and very thoroughly. You're not even a subscriber, so Ayush, I unfortunately would not do that ever. I'm always so tired waking up at so late. I mean, like 5 or later. I know. So matter how much sleep I get. Yeah. I think that's the thing. You have to remember what accomplishments you have made so far. Soups, hi. And count your lucky stars on how many things we have done versus other people who may never even get to do anything remotely close to that. Yeah, Soups, I think that's really important. I feel like you need to remember all the amazing things you've done. It's really hard to sometimes, right? When you're like in a place that you have not done anything that you deem exciting or incredible or important for a long time. But then you think of the people that have never even gone out of the country, never even stepped foot outside of their state, never done. And you know, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But that means that they're so sheltered and so sequestered and they don't know anything about the world and have never been able to experience more than what's just right in front of them. And I'm so lucky to have been already immediately from birth international. Like, I'm so lucky to have the beauty of multiple cultures and multiple families from different sides. And I don't think everyone gets to do that. And I was blessed with a family that, obviously because of that, loves to travel and took me internationally and supported me when I was 16 to pay my way to go to India with my friend. I went to India at 16. Like, not everyone gets to do that. And I feel like I don't think a lot of privileged people in the U.S. would want to go to India, actually, I will say. And I feel like that's one thing. It's like, oh, you're privileged in America, you're going to go to Italy or, you know, not a third world country. I think I will say that I think my parents allowing me to go to India with my friend who was Indian and Russian and, so many ethnicities. She was everything. But because she had so many family in India, she invited me and I went, and my mom had gone to India herself alone when she was younger, which is a very dangerous thing to do. And when I went, absolutely no woman should travel alone to India at that point. It is a dangerous area as a female. It's true. There's no question about that. But I can't believe my mom did that earlier on. I'm very impressed. But I think that trip at 16, especially 16 when you're one of those, I was like I was like a cheerleader. I was like, meh, 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 meh. Probably, to my recollection, I probably was a bitch. I don't know. I don't think I was ever a bitch, but I think I probably had a little bit of a something, you know what I mean? I think it was always nice enough, I hope. But I think probably seeing some things that I did see in India, third world, right? Probably did change me. Nothing that I could think immediately, wow, one, I was terrible, two, then I was great, or anything. I never thought I was terrible. I never thought I was great. But I feel like there probably was some kind of shift a little bit, because there were some things that you see there that you don't see here. You would never think you would see, I guess, especially at that age. I remember we were just driving around, and we were very privileged because her family was well off. We just bounced around her families, and they were all well off, doctors, military, XYZ. So we were safe. That's absolutely why my parents let me go, because obviously at 16, ooh, careful. Butter Love, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. But I remember, there's so many, women with babies coming up and knocking, begging on the door of the car and everything, and children doing acrobatics literally on the street, like little 5-year-olds doing like back bends and back walkovers and stuff. And then to learn while there that this is all just a whole, like, a scheme. I mean, obviously the kids are fucked. Like, this is not what they want to do. But like the women holding the children, those aren't their children. Everyone's fucked over there. Meanwhile, the world is suffering. Literally, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Talking about India. I don't live there. But like, it's just really aggressive, and that was back, years ago, and it's. I think it's important for people to see the differences in the world, and a lot of people that have never left the country or don't care to see the rest of the world don't understand, one, the hardships of other worlds, or not worlds, but countries, but also the beauty of other countries. They're so, so beautiful and so colorful and so wonderful, and so much more culture and joy and great food. Not all of them. I can't eat all of them. But so, so good. And we don't get enough of that. Hunter, I love my streamer banners already. Bye. No, thank you. India must have been wild, bro. All we can do is try our best for those around us. Yes. What? India wasn't even wild. It was definitely eye-opening in so many ways, because the culture was just night and day. So yeah, but I was so happily surprised. Everyone was just so wonderful and so kind. The food was way better than I expected, because I thought my friend who was the Indian actually got sick. She got sick. So yeah, the bacteria and stuff in the water, danger, Will Robinson. But other than that, I had one of the best experiences of my life. I feel like it was just very eye-opening and also just wonderful. I loved everyone I met. I remember I met those little kids that said their favorite song was "Smack That All on the Floor," and I was like, oh my good Lord. Okay. Tom Mac, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Smack that all on the floor. We literally asked this guy, this little boy, that was neighbors with her grandma or aunt or whatever. This big house in Delhi. Big house, 3 or 4 stories. It was crazy. I would love to go back. If Sharita ever wants to go back with me, I'd go back, but I might die. Not die, just it's hot, and you know, my body does not like me anymore. Anyway, I remember there was a neighbor, you know, probably 8 years old. I don't know, 10. I don't know. I'm really bad with ages, but we were, you know, 16 or something, and we were talking to him. He's like, you know, he's trying to speak English with us and everything, and he's like, we were like, well, what's your favorite song? And he said, oh, Smack That. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, smack that all on the floor. Smack that. I was like, no, you don't understand what that song means. You're a child. You're a child. And he just kept saying the lyrics. I was like, bruh. No. That opened my eyes. Hopefully it opened his eyes. I was like, no, bro, don't say it. Also, later, we were driving up to Shimla in the Himalayas. Look at me. Look at me. And it was with a family, like other people, relatives. Not hers. And they had a kid as well, a boy who was probably like 12? I don't know. Again, I'm really bad with that. I know, Gemini, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that. It doesn't specify what is being smacked. Fair. Anyway, so I remember we're going up there, and the entire family, though, were playing, oh God, what was the song? It was Sexual Healing. The entire family was singing along to Sexual Healing. I mean, it is a banger, but like with your kids, and they didn't know I don't think they knew what it meant. Marvin knew what he was doing. I mean, Marvin definitely knew what he was doing. Did these Indian friends of mine know what they were doing? Like, no. I'm just tired of people living in their fantasy bubbles. You can't pretend everything is good. Riku Hearts. Kingdom Hearts? Agreed. I think, I have done my fair share of being, like, ignorant when it comes to a lot of things. Like, especially politically speaking. But when it really comes to a crux where it's really, I don't know, the older I get, the more obvious these things are important to me. I think it's come to a crux of, like, such an aggressive amount of back and forth that you have to take a stand, you know. Certified banger. Could have changed it to emotional healing. Yeah, no, it was sexual healing. Yeah. And everyone was singing it. I was like, Sharita? What do we do? like this is so awkward. We were 16. Or 15. Yeah, no, 16. We were 16. It was, yeah, we were, yeah. And we're just over here trying to get some Ferrero Rocher, and we're like, sexual healing? What the hell? That was made to this song. Yeah, he literally was like, smack that all on the floor, smack that, give me some, smack that. I was like, hey, do you know what that means? He's like, well, you just smack that. I was like, no, that's not okay. All right, no. I had no idea what it meant. Bye, Ayush. There's super crazy stuff in some parts of India. No, this wasn't crazy. It was fun. I very much enjoyed my trip for 3 weeks in India. I went to Israel in the military in 2010. Oh, really? Yeah, I won't lie. I had a great time. But here's the thing. This was before social media was a big thing. So I don't think most had any clue what was going on over there. That's actually very fair. Yeah. That's very funny that your friend name is... No, it's Sharita. But yeah, H after the S. Anyway, guys, I think it's time to get off. I need to have dinner. And oh, hold on. Oh, look at that watch. It's 2:47. Perfect. Seen the been that. Okay. There seen there been that. Nice. Okay, sorry. Aloha serum. I don't know what world y'all live in, but the world I'm living is death not certain. Wait. That death is not certain? Well, that's good. That's great. This is... Oh, honey. I just opened this. Galaxy Watch 8. Let's go. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Oh. Oh. My dog was supposed to be on. Yeah, there we go. I mean, this is my 7 right. I just unboxed the 8, so. All right, guys, who should we raid? Who should we raid? Spirit Lana? I haven't seen Spirit Lana on forever. Good night, Gemini. Lots of love. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Hurry! Or should we do GCX? We could do GCX. We could do GCX. Should we do GCX? I can't even say GCX. Blah, blah, blah. GCX? GCX? GCX. Should probably do GCX. If you guys don't know, on Tuesday evening, I did a 4-hour block on GCX, GCX event charity stream marathon. Their 10th year, but my 4th year doing it with them. They are raising money for St. Jude. So if you guys are so inclined to give $1, $5, $10, whatever the heck, we could definitely go give some love to them. I think it's great. They're still doing it. This is going to be going up. It's a whole week long. So I think maybe Sunday is the end. But yeah, I think that's an easy one to go give some love to. Nice, Dragon. Well, just don't overstay your welcome there. But go give some, it's event, not events, right? I always mess that up. Event, not events. Event, not events. Yes, okay. Go give some love, guys. It's for a great cause. If you guys don't know about St. Jude's, they are doing incredible work for childhood cancer research and taking care of the kids. Like, it's for the kids. It's unprecedented how much incredible work they have done for the kids. And GCX has raised millions of dollars so far throughout the 10 years that they've been working and doing these marathons, XYZ for them. Last year, they made over $1 million. Yeah, seen there, being there. Yes, that's me. Our slot last night, no, 2 nights ago, we made over $5,000, which is really exciting. So make sure if you have any more extra money to give towards St. Jude's, which is such an incredible cause, go send it over to the person who's streaming right now, the GCX, whatever it is. Seen there, been there, though. So, been that. Great to meet you. Yes, that is me. Lots of love, guys. Go give some love to GCX events, and I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys either Saturday or Sunday for some music. I love you so much. Bye, 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 bye.